Welcome to Chesapeake Thrives. We're here today to talk more about Chesapeake Thrives and the No Wrong Door so that we can connect more of our residents in Chesapeake to resources. I'm Mary Riley, the administrator for Chesapeake Thrives. I'm here with Emily Edmonds, who's our program coordinator. Morning, Emily.
Good morning, Mary.
Can you tell us more about the No Wrong Door?
The No Wrong Door approach with Chesapeake Thrives is basically a way to say that you can contact the agency within the city and get connected to resources. So you can contact the 757-382 city number and get connected with a Thrives case manager who can get you the information from the different departments or organizations that we partner with in Thrives. And so there's really no wrong approach to getting information. So oftentimes you could be needing information instead of someone giving you 10 numbers to contact and you get lost and you may not be able to get those resources and information that you need. You can contact 382 City and talk directly with one person.
Well, I think that's really exciting for our residents here in Chesapeake because it is mind-boggling a lot of times to find that right resource or to find that right place to go, or we are a resource-rich community and we have so much to offer, but just finding that right place is so difficult sometimes. So what if I'm out of food? What would I do?
So if you were in need of food assistance, the same way you would start, you can contact 757-382 City, and with that you'll be connected with a Thrives case manager who can put you with different organizations. But one thing that we make sure is important is everything is kind of case by case basis. So maybe you need food for just the time being, but in talking with the case manager, it could be something where we could connect you with applying for food stamps or a TANF if you're eligible. We go through and see what type of resources that we can offer to support you to help you to sustain.
And would that be the same for childcare or any other service that I might need? But suppose I needed childcare.
Well, yeah, that would be very similar. Contact 757-382 City, and then with that, the Thrives case manager would connect you to how to apply. Like, for example, sending you to the commonhelp.virginia.gov website to applying, and then connecting you with like the child care department and how to get assistance. But if you didn't qualify for example, subsidy, they can give you information and resources on like the Chesapeake Preschool Initiative or Head Start organizations, just kind of seeing what exactly that you need to help you, because some people just aren't aware of what's available and what resources are out there to help them.
Well, what about if I'm homeless, or if I have a brother or sister or relative that's homeless, or I know of someone who's sleeping on the street? What would I do about that?
In that same case, you can contact 757-382 City, and the Thrives case manager would find out the information about them. They possibly connect them with if they're eligible, if they needed like the cast that we have. Also, we have the We Care Resource Center. If that was something they needed resources and information from, we could do that. But also to help them to see exactly what it is that they need to improve their situation.
So it sounds like 382 City is a valuable and important resource for our community.
Yes, it is. I tell everyone, even if it's not something that you just have to contact and feel like you have to be in a crisis, if you need information on programs with the libraries or information about the hospitals or anything like that, you can still contact 757-382 City. For those that may have just moved to Chesapeake and trying to find out information, we are that resource place for those people.
And 382 City is our customer contact center within the city of Chesapeake. So they also have a lot of resources themselves and will help you and assist you before you actually are connected to other departments. But we use 382 City to help our citizens or help our residents to get to the proper place quickly.
Yes.
So that they don't have to go through 5 or 6 different agencies or 5 or 6 different doors, but can get to one person quickly.
Yes, and that's one of the things that's beneficial because sometimes, like I said, you may get information and have to contact 5 different agencies. And if you are, for example, experiencing some sort of crisis, it can be overwhelming and you might not be able to contact those 5 people if I just give you the information. But when you are actually connected with the case manager, they can kind of do that a little bit more hand holding to make sure that you are able to succeed and improve your situation.
Well, thank you, Emily. It's been great, again, being with you and talking with you about all of the resources that we have in our community, especially about 757-382 City. I know our residents are really going to benefit from it and benefit from Chesapeake Thrives. So thank you all for being with us today, and we look forward to our next segment of Chesapeake Thrives.